As Provost of the Lebanese American University, I'm delighted to declare the virtual degree conferral ceremony for the class of 2021 open. Dear graduates, though we could not come together in celebration of your graduation from LAU, we are ever so proud of this great achievement, one that you have earned by defying countless odds. Brave and resilient graduates, stand tall and proud. You are the class of 2021, a class that ran an obstacle course but came out triumphant. You showed us an unyielding spirit, a resolve to do good. You have inspired us and continue to inspire us every step of the way. Revel in your success. You have earned it. Be proud and confident in what you have achieved. No other generation has been more prepared for a fast-changing world, ready to take the initiative and create opportunities out of adversity. You have the skills, the know-how, the leadership acumen, and a large network of supporting faculty and classmates. And on top of that, you have an alma mater which will always be there for you. Now, it gives me a great honor to present to you the President of the Lebanese American University, Dr. Michel Mawad.
LAU Class of 2021, esteemed trustees, dear parents, friends of LAU, my administration and faculty colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, what a pleasure it is to share this moment with you at the end of a memorable year that has transformed us and changed the world drastically, much more than we may realize. Our being here today, just the mere fact of gathering here, is one of the few happy endings we have had for quite some time. It was a year of consequential contrasts, adversity that brought solidarity among us, fear that triggered defiance in us, seclusion that brought togetherness in us, loss that brought direction, and despair, yes, despair, that brought hope in us. Above all, it was a year where the worst that came our way tested the best in us. I believe we have passed the test thus far. However, and as I see it, the test will unfortunately continue in direct proportion to the severity of the crisis. We have done our utmost to prepare you as best we can through education as well as by deed and example. Dear graduating class, your name and that of LAU will now be intertwined for a lifetime. You will bear its mark, embody its values, and reflect its standing. You will be cherished sons and daughters of your alma mater, projecting its image and marking its brand with honor and fortitude as befits you and befits your alma mater. Your university has this firm belief that you, in what you represent as the Lebanese youth, are the most powerful force behind Lebanon's refusal to cave in to adversity. And we truly believe that you are the country's source of energy needed for restoring the derailed surge into the future. This surge seems far away now, but each of you will bring it a little closer. We are the medium, but you are the message. A message that is forceful, clear, and uncompromising. To have had a part in forging this message is LAU's sacred mission and highest honor. Class of 2021, you have good reason to be angry and to feel cheated. Anger, however, is a negative feeling that will consume you. Try all you can to outgrow it and retain a positive outlook, however difficult this may be. Your university has demonstrated that in the darkest moments of the country, it was a vital force for healing, a shining star for quality higher education, and a resource Lebanon can count on. It is no less important that despite it all, we have continued to instill hope despite the despair that is surrounding us, to foster optimism despite the pessimism that has been forced upon us. We continue to believe in a bright future despite the gloomy forecast that is facing us. We continue to espouse willpower despite the uncertainties we have been subjected to. We continue to commit to civic engagement despite all the obstacles to do so. We continue to prove resilience, not only preach it, but practice it. Practice it quietly, but surely in our daily behavior. Resilience despite defeatism that surrounds us. We are resilient people. We have no choice. We have no choice but to be staunchly resilient. There is no fear in our culture. The words fear or defeatism do not, will not, and shall not exist in your vocabulary. Dear graduates, your university is fully mindful that you are now crossing the gate into a world that has changed dramatically, whether within Lebanon or abroad. In the process, it has changed us as well in more ways than we realize. We believe we have done all we can to prepare you for this day. You have the character, you have the skills, you have the intellectual ability, you have the moral fortitude and the core values to cope well and to navigate the uncharted waters at home and in the world. You were trained to be leaders. Go out there and lead this country into a brighter, equitable, and a better future for all of its citizens. You were educated to be on the top of your professions. Go out there and become the honest and hard-working professionals necessary for the rebirth, yes, the rebirth of our wounded society. You were trained to espouse a culture of service and social responsibility. Go forth and become the civil servants that care about the other less fortunate members of our community. Sons and daughters of LAU, to proclaim that we have prepared you well for the world you are stepping into is an awesome responsibility that we do not take lightly. Such responsibility is intertwined with the fact that this is no ordinary commencement, for you are joining the world at one of its most critical moments, when it is heavily scarred by a treacherous and unpredictable pandemic, a world that is now turned upside down, a world that has become short of breath or even rather out of breath, a world that is transitioning between old rules that apply no more and new rules that are still in flux and have not yet taken shape. It is a new world in the making, and we only have a faint glimpse of its destination. There can be no better preparation for this epical journey than good education resting on a solid foundation of humane values and commitment to service. These are your takeaway from LAU. Humanism and commitment for a better tomorrow. Go out there and build a good life for yourself. And as you do so, make life better for everyone around you. Go out there and build a good life for yourself. And as you do so, make sure you make better life for everyone around you. It is only when you make life better for others, and only then, that you will make us proud. Class of 2021, please remember that you are crossing the gate and entering the fray at a time of great transformation, from the analog to the digital, from acquiring lots of data to analyzing data, from building machines to machine learning, from harnessing intelligence to artificial intelligence, from designing patterns to pattern recognition, from bedside medicine to personalized medicine, from chemotherapy to immunotherapy, and from genetic testing to genetic engineering. You are now citizens of a world where there are a few givens left, and we are swept by a current transition, taking us where we know not, but where we want to be. You are well equipped to navigate the stormy conditions that are surrounding you. Your solid background in technical knowledge, combined with the humanistic foundation and liberal arts that we taught you at LAU, is a recipe for a critical mind, a polished personality, a self-confident character steeped in humility and anchored onto a bedrock of morally grounded ambition. These are qualities that are hard to come by and reflect our institutional experience as a university over nearly a century. They reflect the best of American-style higher education, espousing qualities of sound character, flexibility in the thinking, personal growth, lifelong learning, and responsible citizenship. They also reflect the fundamentals of American values of freedom of speech, freedom of belief, respect for human rights, respect and acceptance of the other. Yes, accept the other, gender equity, and the inalienable right for a free and prosperous life. Be sure that what LAU has given you will serve you well in the brave new world you're about to enter. You will make a presence felt in confidence, yet with humility, in preeminence, yet with empathy, in astounding success, yet with continuous learning and self-development. Dear graduates, as you cross the Rubicon from students to alumni, from campus gate to Main Street, from classroom to class act, please remember where it all started. Keep the memory of your years at LAU alive. Nurse the flame that was lit inside each of you and here, and share what you have with the world. Yes, please share what you learned with the world. What you have to offer is much, and what the world needs now is even more. This is your send-off from a university to which you will always belong, and of which you will always be a very special part and a proud alumna and alumni. Now, in closing, let me quote our good friend, our LAU poet, Henri Zraib. He wrote in the newspaper النهار, and please listen: وسأظل شغوفا بهذا اللبنان حتى أرى الانشغاف به دفع شهبه إلى تحطيم أصنام أوصلوه إلى السقوط. نعم، أوصلونا إلى السقوط. فيطل جيل جديد، انتوا الجيل الجديد، فيطل جيل جديد ممن يتولون حكمه. We want you to take governance in your hands. انتوا رح تتولوا الحكم. مواهب خارج المذاهب، إياكم والطائفية، إياكم والمذاهب، بدكم ضلوا برات المذاهب وبلات الطائفية. رجالا ونساء أنقياء يعيدون بناء الدولة المنهارة. فالبلاد تموت وتحيا وتغتزي من دم الحياة في شرايين أبنائها. نعم، انتوا الدم الماشي بشرايينكم هو رح يرجع يبني الدولة، وتحيا وتغتسي من دم الحياة في شرايين أبنائها الطالعة. انتوا أبنائها الطالعة، نقية نابضة في قلب الحياة. الدم اللي يجري بشرايينكم بيكون نقي ونابض بقلب الحياة ويرجع يعمر هالدولة. Dear friends, thank you for being here. Godspeed and good luck.
Today is the day we fulfill a pledge we made to your families when they entrusted us with your education. Today, we give back healers, architects, designers, engineers, entrepreneurs, scientists, and creators. We give back leaders and innovators who celebrate their individuality and use their knowledge to impact their fields. More importantly, we give back citizens accountable to their country. Today, you fulfill a promise you made to yourselves that no matter what the challenges and the uncertainties, you will see this journey through. And you did. The road was not smooth. You were told that university years are the best of your lives. You will carve memories on campus steps, build lifelong friendships, discover passions, assert your ambitions, and perhaps even live beautiful love stories. Instead, we found ourselves immersed in a virtual learning experience that was not easy for you as you navigated through uncharted territory. When an explosion ripped through our cities and our lives, it was you who went to the streets, carrying your brooms and your hearts to clean up, to support, and to soothe a broken city, even though you too were broken. You used that pain to help, to create, and to learn, and we found ourselves following your lead, taking inspiration from you and what you can accomplish in the darkest and most uncertain of times. And you led the way unflinching. That is hope. You gave us innovative projects, groundbreaking research studies, community engagement initiatives, and awards. That is hope. You took all the uncertainty and channeled it into your work and your ambitions. That is hope. You showed us how to adapt and how to overcome, and we were able to dream up a country. We were able to dream up a future. We are proud of you, but you should be proud of yourselves and acknowledge your potential and your accomplishments. Today, your family will rest in the knowledge that they have done right by you. Today, we stand next to them, we cheer you on, and we tell you, class of 2021, you made it. But now, the real work begins. All eyes are on you as you face a tremendous task. The task to reinvent a new Lebanon. The task to change the narrative from one of failure and despair to one of leadership and prosperity, so that one day we will look back and say, the day of your graduation marked a new beginning.
President Mawad, the candidates named on the class of 2021 roster have completed all the requirements for one of the following degrees: Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. These candidates have withstood unprecedented challenges in the pursuit of a better future. Today, they go forth equipped with the knowledge that they are now alumni of a prestigious institution that will always support and promote them. These graduates are resilient, determined, and full of ambition and academic pride. These, President Mawad, are the leaders of the future, and we place our hopes in their dreams. On behalf of the faculty of the School of Arts and Sciences, I have the honor to recommend them to you as entitled to their respective degrees.
President Mawad, the candidates named on the class of 2021 roster have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degrees. Today, these candidates go forth equipped with the transformative knowledge acquired through their years at LAU, holding on to hope, courage, and inspiration for a great life ahead. Dear graduates, be proud of the degree you are about to receive, and rest assured that the education and learning experience you have earned are hard to surpass in the making of an honorable career. Expect great opportunities, but also greater challenges that you will successfully overcome based on the preparatory years at LAU in your field-specialized courses and liberal arts insignia that have shaped your formative years at LAU. On behalf of the faculty of the Adnan Assar School of Business, I have the honor to recommend them to you as entitled to their respective degrees.
President Mawad, the candidates named on the class of 2021 roster have completed all the requirements for one of the following degrees: Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Art. These candidates have stood firm in the face of extraordinary challenges, and they continue to forge ahead towards a better future. Today, they go forth equipped with the professional skills and knowledge to start their careers against all odds and with the determination to succeed in a competitive world. On behalf of the faculty of the School of Architecture and Design, I have the honor to recommend them to you as entitled to their respective degrees.
President Mawad, the candidates named on the class of 2021 roster have completed all the requirements for Bachelor of Engineering degrees. These candidates have braved immense challenges. Today they go forth, powered by their drive to innovate and a solid conviction that they can bring about impactful change. They are the class that earned several international recognitions and topped competitions, the class that printed face shields and designed products to combat the pandemic, the class that rushed to help repair homes and hospitals damaged by the explosion. On behalf of the faculty of the School of Engineering, I have the honor to recommend them to you as entitled to their respective degrees.
President Mawad, the candidates named on the class of 2021 roster have completed all the requirements for one of the following degrees: Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy and Doctor of Pharmacy. These candidates completed a rigorous academic program, withstanding unprecedented challenges to obtain these degrees. Today, they go forth in pursuit of a better future, equipped with determination to serve our community and improve the quality of life and health of its members with compassion and integrity. On behalf of the faculty of the School of Pharmacy, I have the honor to recommend them to you as entitled to their respective degrees.
President Mawad, the candidates named on the class of 2021 roster have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Today, we are celebrating the culmination of much dedication, hard work, and commitment to the realization of these candidates' ambitions. Today, they go forth to play a critical role in the implementation of patient-centered care and in the delivery of effective primary care services. I am confident that no matter what, they will always provide love, compassion, and support to those who need them in their weakest moments. On behalf of the faculty of the LAU Michel E School of Nursing, I have the honor to recommend them to you as entitled to their respective degrees.
President Mawad, the candidates named on the class of 2021 roster have completed all the requirements for one of the following degrees: Masters of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Business Administration, Executive Master of Business Administration, and Masters of Laws. These candidates have surmounted unprecedented challenges, and we are proud to say they have succeeded on every level. Today they go forth equipped with the knowledge that they emerge as true leaders, innovators, and entrepreneurs, ready to enrich their professional and academic careers. They have faced countless interruptions but have remained steadfast in their pursuit of knowledge, dedicated to their research, and outstanding in their valuable contribution to LAU's intellectual capital. On behalf of their faculty at their different schools, I have the honor to recommend them to you as entitled to their respective degrees.
President Mawad, the candidates named on the class of 2021 roster have completed all the requirements for the medical doctorate degree. These candidates have forged ahead toward a better future, despite colossal challenges. Today, they go forth equipped with compassion, responsibility, team play, a sense of service, and a countless set of values in every act of care toward their patients. On behalf of the faculty of the Gilbert and Rosemary Chagouri School of Medicine, I have the honor to recommend them to you as entitled to their respective degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon all students named in the class of 2021 graduation roster your degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations, Mabruk.